Hello, everybody. My name is Pablo Almas, and this is Manara TV, all the way from our mall, whereby team of Kaizer Chief have arrived. As we all know, tomorrow is Mwananchi Day, and Kaizer Chief is in Tanzania. Kaizer Chief is in Dar es Salaam, and on my left-hand side, he is the manager cooperating of Kaizer Chief, Mr. Vina. Welcome to Tanzania.
Thank you very much and feel welcomed already. My name is Vina Maposa. I'm the Corporate Communications Manager for Kaizer Chiefs Football Club. Yes, we have arrived in Dar es Salaam and we've been invited to take part in the Mananchi Games, actually the celebrations. We form part of the match that is taking place on Saturday. It's exciting times for the club.
Well, I want to ask you a question. Is this also your first time being here?
No, no, no. We've been here before. Played in the Champions League against Simba, and yeah, we won't forget that match. I think we won the home leg, and we were defeated here at Benjamin Mkapa Stadium. And that season, we proceeded to go to the finals of the Champions League. So it was a memorable visit to be in this beautiful country.
We have seen some few changes. Few players have arrived to your team. How do you think? How will it be for the next season, starting from the CAF Champions League and the DSTV League of South Africa?
Yes, unfortunately, we didn't make it in the CAF League sports in our domestic league, but that doesn't change the fact that we remain the top team. And we obviously our plans are going to the next season that is about to start in 2 weeks' time. We have both started the team with several new signings so far, about 7 big names that we've brought on. Just to name a few, I mean, at the back we've got the Botswana International Ditlokwe from Supersport United in a domestic league. We've got Simango given TS Galaxy in our domestic league. We've got a top player, Pule Modi from Golden Arrows. And we've got Chivaviro as well. That comes from Marumo Gallants, and Yanga will know him very well because they played in the semi-finals of the Confed Cup the last season. Over and above for that, we've brought our international from Venezuela, Castillo. Is a new player that we've signed. We're brimming with confidence, and we just can't wait for the start of the league in 2 weeks' time.
As we talk about Chivaviro, is one among the best and quality players that after the end of the season, we had some rumors that even Young Africans, Simba Sports Club, needed to sign that kind of a player. Kaizer Chief, what did you see to Chivaviro made you to sign him and at least to play for this biggest club in Africa like Kaizer Chief?
Look, we've been looking at him over time, and he obviously during that time became a force to be reckoned with, and we knew that many teams were looking for him. What is interesting with him, he's got love for Kaizer Chiefs. Before the contractual, negotiations, he loves Kaizer Chiefs, and we do, have appetite to attract players that love that club first before negotiating a contract, because at times it becomes about money and the players come to the club because they want to earn more, but he has shown the interest to play for us, so that's why we've signed him, and we hope he'll do well with us.
I think maybe it's the first time for young Africans to have a player from South Africa, nationality and the club. We talk about Skudu Makudubela. Do you know such kind of a player, maybe?
I've seen him, obviously. We've played against him. I think played for Gallants as well. Exciting player. Yes, I know him very well, and I think he's now at the age of maturity. And when we played against them, I know that he gave us a bit of problems.
Mr. Vani, maybe I want to know some difference. DSTV, South African League and Tanzanian League. Any difference that you see from the pitch that we used to play and other facilities, maybe?
Look, it is not fair to draw comparison because if you think of it, countries don't operate at the same level in many sense economically, and infrastructure would not be fair to compare. Because remember, with us, 2010, not long ago, we hosted the World Cup. So our facilities are at the World Cup standard. They are still fresh. The stadiums are facilities that hosted the World Cup. So it will not be fair to compare with Tanzania. But you know that Tanzania has been in the international fold for many years. So the facilities, obviously, most of them, Benjamin Kappa Stadium has been tested and approved to be of FIFA, standard. So on facilities basis, comparatively speaking, it will not be a direct comparison, but I'm sure you play in a professional league where you obviously able to match or meet the standards of FIFA. In terms of the league, as far as the little that I know of Tanzanian football is that you've got dominating teams, which is natural and normal. You find that in Spain, you've got dominating leagues in Madrid, Barcelona, Atleticos. You get to EPL, you get Man U, Man City, Liverpool, Arsenal. So there'll be dominance of certain big teams. And what is the difference with Kaizer, with South Africa DSTV Premiership is that most of the teams now have caught up to the level of competing with the leading teams, which has made competition on the field, competition for signing players to be at a level that is same, which makes the league more competitive, and it makes competition to sign players more competitive because most teams now have got financial muscle as well. They are able to attract good talent. But overall, it is, as I mentioned, it's not a direct kind of saying pound for pound, we better here, we better there. But I think we all endeavor to, become, professional as both teams. We all endeavor to get to the highest level of football.
There were some few rumors that Kaizer Chiefs wanted the previous coach of Young Africans, Professor Nesrin Nabi. Is it true that you wanted Nabi to be as the head coach of Kaizer Chiefs? And what led you to not have him as the head coach of the Kaizer Chiefs team?
Wanting a talent, it may be a player or a coach, it's part of the business. So interest and the mention of Kaizer Chiefs associated with a coach who has achieved somewhat with another team, it is also natural because it's a big team against a coach that has gotten to achieve trebles back to back in the league. So it is no surprise that there's talk about that type of interaction. But as Kaizer Chiefs, our principle is that it becomes neither here nor there. We don't have jurisdiction to talk about someone who's not working for Kaizer Chiefs at the moment.
As we all know, tomorrow is Mwananchi Day. Maybe it's just a friendly game, but how does South African people, how does Kaizer Chiefs take it so seriously, and what aim that you're going to get from tomorrow's game, maybe?
No, it's a big game. I'm sure it's same with Yanga. For Kaizer Chiefs, there's no friendly game. There's not even a practice match. Even this match, if it was played in a tennis court, it will still catch attention of South Africans and our supporters. And beyond South African borders, the interest is huge. There is calls back home for asking, broadcasting information, any live feeds, any streamings. So people are anticipating that. As the club, we here, of course, as part of our preparations and the pre-season, which is very critical. Of course, we've got new players. I know as part of the event tomorrow, Yanga will be also parading their new signings, which is a bigger chunk of the activity. With us as well, we brought all our new signings, 7 of them, and all looking forward to play. But the score is going to even tell a story of how far we with our preparations. Our supporters are eager to know, but us as a Kaizer Chiefs football club, we don't take kind to losing in any game, be it a friendly practice or official.
Aren't you afraid for the new signings in Young Africans?
We don't know them yet. We don't know how they've been gelling with the team. We don't know how they've prepared with the team. What we all know is that we're bringing our status as a top team. We are the glamour boys of African football. We're bringing flair, and we're bringing a restructured coaching team that is led by a new head coach, Molefe Ntseki, who will also want to instill his tactics and to ensure that the team is ready for the start of the season. So the match is very, very important for Kaizer Chiefs.
Before you go to have a rest, before the final session of tomorrow's game, any Swahili words that you know, maybe since you arrived?
No, I'm going to learn now.
Going to
I'm going to ask you to teach me. But I've got a translator in the team. I think that's what spoiled me.
Anything so special that you have seen since you arrived?
No, we arrived early in the morning, but as I said, it's not the first time. It's a lovely country, and I look forward after the match to take a boat cruise and see if I can go across to have a little bit of basking, in the beach and tell a story going back, and next time bring my family as well to have holiday here.
And what about our musicians? Do you know them?
I know them.
Like,
I just, oh,
maybe you can mention one of them.
yes, and I was listening this morning.
Diamond.
Got me on quiz. Tell me the best one.
Diamond?
Yes, that is the one internationally acclaimed. I also listen for his songs back home. But as I said, the entire Tanzania, we've got history with Tanzania as South Africa. And as we will be obviously spending time with the High Commissioner of South Africa here in Tanzania tomorrow before the match, and we'll be hosting our embassy at the match as well. But our history is dating back, before we got out of apartheid back in the days. We've always had engagements. Our political parties and people have always gotten their homes here in Tanzania. So Tanzania is very important, even in economic trade partner with South Africa. I mean, we just friends. We just friends. We share a lot of business, a lot of things that you see here. When you come to South Africa, you will not feel like you are in a foreign land. So we feel at home in Tanzania.
You are going out to have a rest. Mwananchi Day is just like a holiday to most of Yanga fans. What can you tell them about tomorrow's day? From the game and everything, every event that will take place at the Benjamin Mkapa Stadium.
Not only the event, I mean, the whole week, has been marked by good deeds that supporters of Yanga have been performing, giving their time to support the people who are needy and stuff like that is very, very important. We just came out of Mandela Day in South Africa on the 18th of July, where that day is called for action to do good in the communities. So that is very, for us, is very close to our hearts to see Yanga doing what they are doing. But the big one at the stadium tomorrow, we wish everybody safety to come to the stadium to enjoy the game, and we will do our best to display the best football soccer. But just be warned that the scoreline don't be anything less than 3-0 for Kaizer.
Are you sure?
We're very confident of.
I'll look for you after the 90 minutes.
Looking forward to your call.
Okay. If you want to say goodbye in Swahili, you say kwaheri wa Tanzania.
Kwaheri Tanzania.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Amakosi for life.
Amakosi for life. Yes, mtazamaji wa Manara TV. I hope you enjoyed kwa kupata nafasi hii ya kusikiliza mahojiano rasmi na meneja wa klabu ya Kaizer Chiefs. Mimi ni Pablo Almas. Hii ni Manara TV. Kwa hiyo Kama haujapata nafasi ya kusikia kwa undani zaidi, basi dondokea YouTube channel ya Manara TV uone maunyama ya Ali Hanya alivyotung'arisha mimi pamoja na meneja wa Kaizer Chiefs. Lakini ukitaka vidondokezo, tembelea Instagram page. My name is Pablo Almas, nyuma kamera ni Super Hanya anayenifanya nionekane handsome lakini sura inakataa. Na hii ni Manara TV. Bye bye.